Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian. Today I want to talk about one of the big blunders of TGT, and it is a pretty interesting one because, well, okay, it's Poison Blade. Poison Blade is not so great of a card. It was rated by far the worst card in terms of Hearthstone players on Reddit. They had like some kind of poll, and this won the worst card of the set before people got a chance to play it, and I think it was the only card on the list that I actually didn't disagree with at all. And well, basically this prediction has come true. This card is basically never seen ever, but it does have some pretty interesting mechanics, and it does have some impact in the game, as you guys will see here shortly in some of the games I'm going to show you guys. But also, I think it's just fun to talk about the card so we can understand why it's so bad and how it could be good if it was maybe just a little bit different. So Poison Blade, well, it just costs way too much mana, and it's not just that. It's the fact that Poison Blade on a rogue is so bad because your hero power, for it to actually become a reasonable weapon, like for it to become like an assassin's blade, just takes so many uses, and it's just a terrible tempo card, and it just really makes no sense. But there is some way to make this card really good. Okay, pretty good, maybe a little bit good. Depends on your expectations, I suppose. But it has to do with playing a class that isn't a rogue, or changing your hero power as a rogue, which, well, it's pretty hard to do. Most cards that change your hero power are absolutely terrible, like Major Domo. I mean, there's a reason you've never heard of Major Domo Rogue, because no one is ever going to bother trying to play that kind of deck unless they're a masochist, right? So it just doesn't really have this type of theme right now in Hearthstone. Perhaps if a lot of cards come out that alter your hero power in very meaningful ways, cards like Poison Blade might see some play, and I say might very, very loosely. But yeah, it's not really that bad if you get another good hero power, because your rogue hero power is nullified if you use that, so you don't get anything out of it. But if you have another hero power, the effect happens and you get the buff on your weapon. Some players, okay, one player that I've seen so far since TGT has taken this concept and actually built a deck out of it, and he used the Sideshow Spell Eater to copy his opponent's hero power, which fortunately isn't rogue, because I think I've played against one rogue so far on ladder since TGT came out, and he lost, of course. So you basically get a non-rogue hero power, and when you use that hero power, you buff your existing Poison Blade, I guess. And you can take it a few steps further than that. There are a lot of hero power modification tools, and truthfully, if you get a lot of uses out of this weapon, the bigger a weapon is on a rogue, the more exponentially powerful it is because of cards like Blade Flurry. So in that sense, it kind of works. It's just to set that up is basically very difficult / completely not worth it. But when it happens, and I'll show you guys exactly how it does, it's not all that bad. Of course, cards like Major Domo interact in a similar way. If you can use a hero power that's not your own, you get the effect, you get the charge on your weapon as well. So it kind of makes it a little bit useful. But there is a sense of this card that a lot of people haven't really taken a look at, and that has to do with Mr. Blingtron. Blingtron isn't exactly played right now, but he's not exactly out of play. Some mech mage, some tempo mage decks do play Blingtron, because if you're winning, Blingtron sets you in up a really good advantage because you have life to lose, your opponent doesn't have life to lose. If both players get a weapon, both players get the same weapon, the player who's winning wins by more, because he's the one controlling the game at that stage. It's why when you're winning the tempo game, you trade up with creatures. It has the similar effect if both players get a weapon like that. And of course, there really aren't that many weapons in the game, so Poison Blade does actually play some kind of role in that sense. And Poison Blade, turns out, it's really not that bad of a weapon in a lot of cases. Sometimes if you're losing, it can be pretty rough, but if you're winning and you're playing Blingtron and you get Poison Blade, well, sometimes you're not going to be too dissatisfied. And, well, I've had, okay, I think one game where that happened, and it ended up being pretty interesting. And of course, I'll show you guys that as well. But all in all, of course, the card is terrible. The card basically shouldn't be a rogue card. It would be an interesting card, effective card, and it'd have the same type of play if it just belonged to another class. So if like Paladin got Poison Blade, or like Poison Sword or something more Paladin-y, that would kind of work. You can grow your weapon while you play dudes. You don't normally have a weapon, you have a hero power that does something as you're building the weapon. So hopefully Blizzard kind of sees this and maybe makes a mechanic like this on more reasonable cards in the future, because as you guys will see here in just a moment, it is certainly a lot of fun. Enjoy the games. Hope you guys understand the card a little better and why you should never be playing it, but maybe someday this mechanic will belong to other cards as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
It's pretty good. Ricola. Is that what this is?
I can fix anything.
I don't even hear it? That's good.
I'll fix you.
It's also fine.
I'll fix you. Wanna pull something up?
Does he have a mech?
Powering up. Portals online.
Oh, okay.
For Nomrica. For the gnome is.
Oh my. Why would you? Oh, of course. Of course. Well, it's like guaranteed to happen, I guess. And now I have no creature. Alright. Yeah. Denying the mech is something.
I'll put it on your head.
Okay. Oh, wow. Alright.
Shields up. Red alert.
Ulster. Yeah, what now, bro? What now? Oh. Fucking A. Shit always gets me. Funny thing is, Poison Blade turned out to be alright. Well, I'm fucked. Yeah, we're dead here. King's Defender. Did I just like get every single weapon in my entire deck? Because that's what it looks like. One sec, guys. Alright, those cards are all like pretty good at not losing, so just keep them.
I will be your death.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
We gotta take care of that, or we're gonna take too much damage. It's a pretty horrible start, actually. Because he's probably gonna have a 3-drop or a 2-drop. That's a rogue, guys. That's a rogue. World first. Poison Blade Rogue. Oh, that sucks. Go for the Implosion? Nah, let's go for the Shredder. We still haven't drawn any Dread Steeds, so our deck's been pretty lame.
I am the dancing master.
What the fuck is this, dude? This is literally the shittiest deck ever. Oh, we got Implosion with Knife Juggler next turn. Alright, let me see it. Poison Blade me. He can Poison Blade and double hero power.
I'll take some of that.
Oh, shit! Whoa! Okay, that was pretty cool. Let's do this. Your hero power gives this weapon +1 attack. So he's gonna tap to buff his weapon. Oh my god. That's really painful. Yeah, I have to tap to stay alive. I have to draw a Void Caller or a Sludge Belcher. No. Okay, well... now I have to get a taunt out of that. Which I think we can do here.
I wonder.
Okay. Virgo.
I am the dancing master.
Esports, boys. Esports. I dead to Blade Flurry. Ah, damn it. Alright, that was pretty sick. Poison Blade is real! Can you live the hype?